All right, all right. Welcome in, everybody. Good morning. Good morning. How are you? All right. How are you? You know, um, do you ever ask yourself that? How you doing? We always be concerned about everybody else, how everybody else feeling. We jump in, fix everything, but do we ask ourselves, what can you do for yourself today? You know. Now I know Weekend Warrior is about that, and we coming up on it, but I don't know. I was really led to ask that question. You know, where? Well, do you check in with yourself? You know, it's important. Check in with yourself daily. Assess how you feel. All right, all right. I appreciate you all. Thank you for being here. Without further ado, I'm just gonna jump in the bowl and see what Spirit is talking about. Spirit, is there any messages in this bowl you want to share with us? Is there any charms in this bowl that you want to share? All right. Yes. Let's see. Cover your ears, y'all. We got a feather. We got a crown chakra. We got a bear and a ghost and and a hangman and a hanger. All right. So we got a feather, crown chakra, a bear, a ghost, and a hanger. So, the hanger to me is somebody having to see something from a different perspective. This could be a shadow or somebody who is in some type of devilish energy, or you've seen the past differently. I always say this bear, because it's a little candy, I always say it's a gift, but it can also be, when I don't, I don't know why, because it's a gummy. So this is like a treat. That's why I say gift. That's the impression I get from that. But if it's not saying it's a treat, it's a strength. All right. So something about your divine messages that you get has made you too strong, or you are strong. You receive messages. Yeah, something is too strong. So this negative energy is hung up because they can't. I'm hearing get past a boundary or something because you're too strong for their manipulations. But let's see. Let's see. What is this spirit? Yeah. Oh, oh. What's going on? I see truth right here at the bottom of the deck. What is this? Hold on, y'all. Yeah, I see truth. What is this spirit? What is this message? I got two. Okay, we got psychic, new moon. So new moon's about planting seeds. And we also have a new moon coming up in this month in Taurus. Okay. And now nature spirits. All right. So it could be Taurus because, Taurus is earth. Okay. One more. All right. Focus. All right. Okay. And still got nature spirits on the bottom of the deck. All right. So something about your perspective. All right. Your perspective about something that is okay. New moon, like I said, is about planting seeds. So something about a seed you planted and focusing. You're focused on it. All right. Something about these nature spirits. But whatever it is, this up here to me is saying that something from the past or someone from the past, or something has happened. Someone is seeing something differently. Perhaps they can't penetrate your energy because you're focused on your new beginning, or you focused on the seed you plant. All right. And with this nature spirit, this is like probably the David round. The David round is like where the liminal spirits reside. Where we said that when I was talking about the gnomes and the guardians and the keepers of the earth, of the natural world, nature. All right. They are the ones that help us bring in our abundance. So there's a certain frequency you have to tap into in order to receive that, and that's this happiness, playfulness. All right. Let's see. I'm gonna do some tarot. Pull a couple tarot on that. I'm gonna get my faves. All right, Spirit, can you elaborate on this energy? Ooh, that wasn't very good. Can you elaborate on this energy on the table, please? Thank you. One more. All right, two more. Okay. One and two. Thank you. All right, Spirit. Can I have something for psychic? Ooh. All right. We got Page of Swords in reverse and Wheel of Fortune. So somebody can't see what you're doing. All right. When I said somebody is having to see them, somebody's hung up. They having to see something from a different perspective. All right. They can't see what something that you being gifted, and it's making them wary. Yeah. You see this 9 of coins. So remember when I said the bear was a gift. They trying to see your 9 of coins, and they want to put a death to it. And that 9 of coins is coming from the seed that you planted, possibly on that last new moon, but it could be about the new moon that's coming up, like I say, in Taurus. Is there anything else there? Yeah. Well, now this sideways. Look, the devil. All right. That's that shadow. Yeah, stay was focused. Yeah, a king of coins could be, or they looking at you as the king of coins. Yes. Anything else, Spirit? Oh, Two of Wands. Yeah, they want to know your plans. Or Spirit is telling you to focus on your plans. Now, they want to know your plans because they in the Five of Swords. Five of Coins. Yeah. They in the Five of Coins because they on the Judgment. And they see things are balancing out for you because of your strength. Yes. Yes. Is there anything else, Spirit? Good. I kind of saw this. All right. You just closed out a cycle. Or you closing. Yes, you just closed out a cycle, and then we got Star. And you got Six of Coins at the bottom of the deck. So it's time for you to receive what you have put out. All right? Yeah, they wanted to see. Yeah. They wanted to see what you receiving from the universe. Yeah. And what they haven't to what they going through is they hung up now. They can't do nothing. That energy has been closed out. They blocked from their energy. They can't see anything that you got going on. Because I did see Death at the bottom of the deck at one point. I see King of Wands, Seven of Wands. So I just saw King of Wands, Seven of Wands, and now I got Five of Swords. So there's a King of Wands. Either I'm talking about a King of Wands, or there's a King of Wands defending you. When I say I'm talking about a King of Wands, that you and your King of Wands energy, because this could be male or female, doesn't have to be a man. All right. You could have an ancestor that's a King of Wands that's defending you. And I'm speaking of the energy. All right. Or you could be in your own King of Wands energy. All right. Yeah. And you're defending yourself. Yeah. Against a Five of Swords. Yeah, somebody is having to see the truth about an illusion, or you seen it. You seen the truth about an illusion, and you took a leap of faith, or they seeing the truth about an illusion. All right, and they see that you have a new beginning with this Ace of Coins right here. All right, so. Well, that was that. Let me see. What time we got? Let me see. Is there anything else, Spirit, you want me to elaborate with that? That was pretty cut and dry. Okay, well, I guess I'll just give y'all some angel numbers. Yeah. Yeah, that energy is blocked. You're too strong. They cannot see what Spirit is trying to get. Look, this is some of the cards that came out yesterday. But I'm not going to keep them. But 0909, you got a new beginning. And again, that's why I say, Babe was trying to see, what was coming to you. They want to see your plans. They want to see what the universe is, with this Six of Coins. They want to see what's coming to you. But they hung up on that. You too strong. They probably can't get in your energy with that King of Wands. Yeah. Your energy is too strong for that. That King of Wands, Seven of Wands. Yes. When you are clear and sure about your path, you have confidence in what you were doing, you expand your energy. You don't have no holes in it. People just can't come in and play with your energy and tell you any old thing or send you any kind of psychic attacks that will have you lose your stance on who you are or where you are. Can't nobody come and tell you what you're supposed to be. All right? Almost shuffle. Yeah. What is this? All right. 111, intuition. That's the psychic. Oh, it could be. Oh, I don't know. Anyway, 111, 777. All right. We got moderation, patience, flow, clarity, joy, movement, self-realization, taking action, unconditional love. All right. Oh, yeah. That's what I said. It's psychic. All right. That's your intuition. All right. It says time to implement long cherished ideas. You're on the right track toward making your dreams and visions a reality. The people, circumstances, and resources are being sent your way. Happiness and new opportunities are at hand. Trust the process. All right. So while this whoever's in this devil energy, while they're hung up or trying to hang you up, you know, get you off your path, Spirit is telling you to stay focused. All right. Stay focused on your dreams. All right. On the seeds that you planted. Stay focused on that. All right. So you can materialize them. That's why the nature spirits was right here. Yes. And 777. Good luck. It says contentment, prosperity, abundance, spiritual awakening, divine intervention. This message is most likely to reach you during intense uncertainty. You'll come out winning from everything that may come your way. That devil energy. All right. It says it's also a sign that you have much life experience and wisdom to share. Yet you'll need enthusiasm and effort to get this message to others. All right. All right. And well, do I supposed to read this very? Oh no, that's the bottom of the deck. All right. So basically, like I say, you closing something out. You in the star energy. All right. And the star energy meaning like you have achieved your own, you are your own source of light. You going through a type of healing, all right, that you're following your North Star, your path, okay? All right, you are aligned with who you came to be, your energy, all right? That's why I say your energy is strong right now. They can't penetrate that, all right? All right, so so if you was feeling unclear about what's going on with you, you know, this is your confirmation, all right? This is your confirmation. Keep moving forward. Keep doing what you're doing. Keep your eyes focused on the prize. What's this peeping out? Look, Lucky is peeping out. Look and trust. Wow. I saw that number's 47 sticking out. But yeah, we got lucky and trust. Spirit wants you to know that this is a lucky time for you right now because your energy is aligned with your North Star. Keep moving forward. Don't worry about a thing. Yeah, stay persistent. 12-12 at the bottom of the deck. All right. You might need to get enthusiastic about what you're doing too, because I see right here it says enthusiasm, and then over here it has enthusiasm. So somewhere you may not have, you got to do something to fire up your energy now, or as I did see the King of Wands. So maybe the more you fire up your energy, the more passionate you exude for the thing that it is that you're focused on and you're trying to manifest into your life, all right, um, that is your shield of protection, maybe. Yeah, got to have that firepower. Got to have that fire, that passion. Of course, you're not gonna have. It's not gonna be 100 every day, but for the most part, Spirit is letting you know the more passion and the more you pour into that your vision, the more energy you feed your vision, that's what keeps it protected. All right, all right, because you got your force field all around it. I was looking for something. Let me do one of these, y'all. I think I got time. I'm gonna do a money manifestation. Okay. Let's see. Oh, look. Okay, this fell out. Passive income. The best money is made while you sleep. So you might be venturing into trying to make money on the side or passive income. Spirit says stay focused on that. I think I got some cards in here I'm supposed to be. All right. Keep your vision alive when it comes to that, so you can free up your energy possibly. All right, because we ain't meant to be working all hard and shit, and brick chain gaining every day. All right, so we got impatience, all right, and retirement. So what this is telling me, it says it takes time to build an empire. Your desire for instant results can hinder your ability to make good decisions. Working hard can be a thing of the past. So it might be that some pressures. It might be some energetic pressure to hurry up and get things started or get things done. What's this? We got self-care at the bottom of that. So, passive income. So what it look like to me, like I say, you might be wanting to start create some passive income to help you with your retirement, or just retire from working hard. All right, and you got to have. We did see patience in here somewhere. I think it was this reading, but anyway, Spirit wants you to have patience. Rome wasn't built overnight. All right, so take your time. All right, but if you feeling outside pressure, all right, which could be this, it could be this energy. It could be your energy that's causing the hang up. All right, because you trying to push something too fast, too far. All right, so slow down. Read about what they say. Sometimes rejection is protection, but a setback, it can be it's not really a setback, it's a set up for a comeback. So take your time, reevaluate everything that you're doing. All right. And earlier when I opened up and I asked about when I asked how you doing. You know what I'm saying? We got self-care at the bottom. Do you ask yourself how you doing? It says if you want to live like royalty, start with treating yourself like royalty. So, so you out here busting your tailbone Or no, thank you, Spirit. So this is what I just heard. The days of us working all hard, all right, to make our dreams become a reality. Now this for another, this could be for somebody too. But what I just heard is them days of working all hard, and busting our tailbone to build a life for ourselves. That's falling away, because uh, that was a sort of mirage too. You know what I'm saying? Because the more you take care of yourself, the more you align with the frequency of the star. All right, so that's why we got that world card. All right, that shit, all that hard working, that shit about to fall away. That's why you're lining up with your star. The star is about healing. It's that healing energy. So you know when you get in that healing energy, that's a flow. You get in a flow. Therefore, you get what you put out. All right. So your work, yeah, and that brings somebody to 5 cups. That all these industries, all these this matrix, because they can no longer harvest off your energy no more. All right. All right. Thank you, Spirit. All right. So that's all I have today. I hope this helps someone. I hope that this was a confirmation for someone who was wondering what's going on with them. I don't know. I just want you to know that I appreciate you. All right. And yeah, your health is your wealth. All right. I just heard that. I mean, we all know that, but I was told to say it. Your health is your wealth. So your focus should be on taking care of your health. All right. Continue taking care of your health. All right, because that helps you ground the frequency. All right. The nature spirits, uh, they are assisting you right now with playful energy, because that's part of your health too. That's part of your psyche. It take care of your psyche. It can't be all work and no play. All right. All right. So again, this is the message. I hope it helps someone. And until next time, bye.